Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to Subnautica VR, and this time I'm doing something a little bit different. I've finally, and hopefully, set up OBS. Any and all questions about what was happening for pretty much the 5 years my channel's been up before that, don't ask. Okay, so if you watched the recap video, you should be up to date. That sounded like a warper? This electronic screeching is what makes me think that. That can run constantly, this is fueled. Yes, today's video objective is simple. Build a prawn suit. And some accompanying upgrades, although there is some stuff I want to get off the list first. I really thought I was going to immediately build the prawn suit, and frankly I probably should. But I'll build it, drop it down. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build it and drop it in right away. Because the vehicle bay is like literally all the way up there. Oh, that's sand. Man, this place feels crazy. Music's helping a lot too. I can actually tab out and not immediately crash. That's neat. It does cut off my controls, so let's not do that. Well, if I'm right, the descent should be a little bit faster, you know, prawn suit and all. If anything costs like a bajillion titanium, I would love to make a ladder. The vertical connectors are each 2, and the Aurora is somewhere over there. Oh, there it is.
It is normal when first piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power. Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with
Mm-hmm. At least the rocket will fit. Man, that depth gauge is absolutely dropping. Okay. Sure hope nothing was growing there, because it sure isn't anymore. Jump upgrade would be greatly appreciated. It's the fastest I've ever come down here, but that's good.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's one or the other, folks. I can't have both in here. I don't want my base to stick out. So I'll need one of these, which needs nickel, which I don't have. I'm going to go to a wreck right now, and I can actually probably build that. If you've been paying attention, you know where this is going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm out of titanium. Again. Want that? Okay. Torpedoes, that's not good. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, there is the actual entrance animation. Oh, man. And that's on the wrong side. At least they fixed the one with the lower bar you can see here. Because before this bar as well, it also would just assign it to the first slot, which made it really hard to actually assign things. Man, this place is really cool. I'm probably gonna be basing here personally more often. Safe shallows, man. Couldn't park a Cyclops. You really didn't have many great... I mean, you had quite a few good resources, but the late game stuff was so far. The Lost River was... No, I'd only know about the Grand Reef entrance. And the Grand Reef is probably my least favorite biome. That's before I realized I could just gun down crab squids. But at the same time... Hello? Okay, that's where I am. There's Gun Island. Yep, welcome to Sonar. No lights, no problem. Just turn on wall hacks. Which I think it does show for walls. Or maybe not. There's one of the cables. Okay. There's the gun. Or no, it doesn't show. Maybe it does. Okay, there's some weird thing between the two eyes, as to be expected. Spoiler, spoiler. How old is Subnautica? It's back from like 2015, and it was in early access from like 2012 or something? I don't know. I'm fairly certain there's a wreck out this side of the mountain. I've only been here like 3 times. Oh, a little volcano. Okay. There you are. If I'm not mistaken, there's also a friend nearby, everyone. I guess not. Touch me, I'm armed. Oh, there you are. Cheating? I would never. It's like right over there. Oh, there you are. Hello. They normally don't like walls, and I can perimeter shock it as well. I just have to park near an entrance point. Dude, I'm not that fast. Relax. See? Sounds good, man. Oop. That looks like a point of entry. And if those aren't grappling arms, yeah, this probably is the most loot-rich area for prawn suit parts. I know you're out there. Shut it. Drill and grapples spawn here. Normally, I don't have to do this. Today's a special day. I was about to grab my mouse. I've been playing a bit of Osiris Dawn lately, and that's... Can you shut it, please? I'm gonna freaking blind you. Oh, my eyes. I've really not seen another game just like Subnautica. Really does feel like a bit of a timeless classic. Can't wait for the second one, honestly. And then we actually have confirmed knowledge that it's in the works. Can you not? Oh my god. Nope. Nerve on these fish, man, I tell you. Ooh.
Please observe safety protocols CSP-21 before handling classified cargo.
Another arm. Here we go. Oh yeah, there's also missile arms. Cyclops thermal module. I mean, I'm not gonna need that, but...
New blueprint acquired.
I can see why someone would like that. I mainly just want these, so if I find extra, I can scrap them. Yes, I know there was an extra grappling. You know I did not think about scrapping it. Stop asking. Really? I recall there being more rooms than 2. Not exactly the world's smallest wreck. Those would probably be in the safe shallows. Titanium sounds good right now. Oh, there was 3. There's 1. Here's 2. Yeah, I know it's not much, but it goes a long way in this game. I've gone past this. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky. There's ventilation there. I actually want to see if I can try and clip some lighting in. But sometimes it does happen. Trust me, there's nothing to fear when it comes to Reapers. Also, I mean, I hit some things. Alrighty, well. Here it is, the sneaky little goober who's been hiding from us, everyone. Missiles, food. I have so many of those, actually. It's kind of funny how I'm researching missile arms, even though I have anti-material arms. Whoa, an entire prawn suit. Part of me does wonder, however, right? If you research enough of them from wreckages, if you can actually unlock it before Aurora, or without Aurora. I think it's more accurate, because it would take a while to do this. Maybe technically, free is technically counting. Might have gotten the arm loadout wrong. These don't look like drill arms. Mainly because I haven't gotten the drill arm yet. Torpedoes like, they didn't want to add weapons to the game, which I both get, but at the same time, like, I'm literally just taking the torpedo arms as scrap. Which, to be honest, that's a great amount. Meant to cover my worst nightmare. This room did not have anything but torpedoes in it. I see ya. Sneaky. It's just had nutrient blocks and like just nutrients and torpedo arms, which is weird. Surprisingly a little nauseating in VR, but I have very high tolerance for this, so I'm not exactly thrown off by it. Where's the Reaper at? There it is. This wreck seems to have had a really rough day. Sun's coming up though, mixing around easier. Why are we getting the drill arm here? It might have just been the grappling arm. No, I did not try to scan it. Yes, you are lying to yourself. Grappling arm, good. Still good. Gonna be better, drill arm. No. Oh my gosh. It's all titanium over here, man. Oh, no, that's just the attachment point. This is just another grappling hook arm. Oh my gosh, if you need more than 2, this is the best place in the game for it, man. You won't need more than 2. I can replenish some vitals here, especially with one of the yums. Yes, I can eat underwater. Why do you ask? Well then. This place has a lot of arms. None, or only one of the types I needed. Yeah, talk about titanium, man. This place is absolutely swamped with this stuff. I was honestly worried I was gonna have to make many trips to Aurora just to, like, deal with it, but no, I think I'll be fine. You don't scare me, by the way, you don't scare me in the slightest. It's not reassuring. Normally if you see a really obvious entry point with a lock on it, it just means you have to look around. Oh, I wonder if these panelings. Normally they're pretty damn stingy. Yeah, you are close. Haha. I knew there would be something like a room back. Can I swim through it? Leave me alone. Where the hell did you even go? Oh. It's like underneath, maybe? Oh, wait. Oh, that might be it. What? Why is there... It's a giant air gap, people. Why? You can't even get out of it. What's the point of this section? Been in there.
30 seconds.
Nope. Can't even go that way. I don't think there's gonna be a drill arm. I just want the titanium at this point. It's in very short supply in this region, and I don't feel like coming back out. That would have been the most disappointing way to drown. There's not even an entry point down there. This is sealed off in like 2 places for some reason. I don't know where I'm going here. Normally wrecks are, a little explained. Can't swim down that area. Just making sure it's not after the Seamoth. Seamoth's fine. It only does like 75 damage to it. But problem arises with the fact that if I'm not in it, it's gonna be much harder to retrieve. And it's a lot more dangerous. Can we stop rolling slowly? That's like the only thing that triggers motion sickness for me in the VR. This has become a very profitable and nauseating event. What do you think, Reaper? Oh. That is very disorientating. Here's the thing, I can navigate this wreckage. Like, oh, there's a door there, I can just go through the vents, but there comes a point. It's just bloody hard to navigate. It's in this room. We've seen this vent from the outside, it's blocked off, so that wouldn't have gone anywhere. These lockers have nothing. This door is fully sealed up. That's the door from the other room. That's the ventilation. This is the door down. It's like there's more behind that door. I just can't reach it. It's really bothering me because The only ways in are a crumpled vent, 2 locked and somehow non-cuttable doors, because Altera makes doors tougher than a spaceship. Technically speaking, not really, but... I can promise you this much, I've never seen anyone else design doors like Altera. I mean, seriously. I can't cut this. Why? I have a literal diamond-tipped laser cutter. And it's too strong. I was about to say something very stupid. Calm myself, don't worry. I'm about to start wrestling a Reaper Leviathan. Like... Is that just it? Can I seriously just not get in? Oh? Nope. Oh, bollocks. Hello, I'm Jeremy Clarkson. So, viewers, we agree not to comment on this completely obvious entry point? Oh, that's a yes? Oh man, I'm pleased. Yeah, I'm totally gonna swim directly over the room entry point. Close the door didn't die. That would normally be really bad, but... Illustration. Ooh, I'm putting that one to particularly good use. And here's the front of the ship. So not only was it really hard to get in here, what have they done to you? Not only have they made it really hard to get into the front of this ship, but they also put nothing in it. One of the problems is I can't see the length of my recording at a glance. Or even at all. Wait, no, that's 22 minutes, okay. Can you tell I've never used OBS? I've only gotten it like a week ago. It's literally free. So that was, listen, I got the important part. That's what matters. That's all that's left to do is casually pretend that nothing is even remotely in this area that could possibly inconvenience me. Mainly because it stopped letting me eat my words. Oh, that was my fault. Where is it? Is it really not following me? There you are. Okay, well, oh my. I almost feel like there's something they say, like, eyes on the road or something. I was about to say, well, I have the free inventory. Might as well. I don't. It's a lot of lead. I'm trying to unlock the drill arm, but no drill arm. I don't know where those spawn, really. I know of one good wreck, but it's in the Grand Reef. And if you remember correctly, I just can't be bothered to really go there anymore. What the? Why am I out here? Why am I safe? I'm not safe. Oh, hi. I did not know where I was. In case I only could tell because I had sonar. There we go, another point for sonar. It tells you easily when you're in the void. I want that. But yeah, here's the thing. I just did not realize that. And it triggered super duper late. Fortunately, sonar tells you exactly where you are by effectively removing fog. Oh boy. Am I glad to be back somewhere totally not creepy and very calm. I don't even need headlights, mainly because my entire map's full of bloody markers. Not those kinds, by the way. Would hate to lose that literally anywhere. And also, since there's warpers, I presume there's a precursor cache. Knew it. Don't know where, however. Okay, prawn suit. I'm gonna need to borrow you.
Welcome aboard capsule.
I remember when I was on console, there was a way you could get in. It was a little bit weird. And you would just sort of put your hands up and just do a really weird pose into the moon pool. Yes, I do realize that would have been easier to just stay, but no. So the only one of note is... very honestly, I should have seen this coming. It's pretty expensive. The advanced wiring kit is not the cheapest part. Which is to say, I can make one to put away all that titanium I didn't have. But, But why am I making copper wire? I have tons of it in the Cyclops. Also, I don't know why the prawn suit ingredient is still up there.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So good. You know what? I'm not sure if I should really make it yet. I mean, think about it. There's so much to see and do and explore, and am I just pretending like I'm gonna find something really good very soon? No, I would never do that. Oh, is that a time capsule? Thermal blade. I didn't make one yet. But a thermal blade is like kinda. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't make it because of a good reason. Okay, so that's there. Just replace batteries. I'll need more. Hold up, there's no way. There's no way. He left an uncharged laser cutter. I've actually been trolled. Bro. No way. That's it, by the way. Better have a good argument. Oh, that's not English at the bottom. Okay, I've gone home. When you find these things, at last leave them here. It is filled with 1,000 regrets. Why? What did you do here? I know this is a sincere note, and I'm kind of ruining it. But then again, it was found by a content creator. So I could be respectful. The last to leave, or moving home, these things, the last to leave here, it was full of 1,000 regrets, beautiful and charming, but full of danger. The world is worthy of your time. To understand and explore, you can see that the fates. My gosh, you can see that these are the fates between you and me. I hope you can live here and enjoy the fun. Finally, here's a gift for you. I hope that it will help you, that it can help you. Dude, I'm sorry to say, but no. No, it really wouldn't. It's a nice gesture, it's just, you know, how do I phrase this? Yeah, like, kind of like that. Oh, I do have copper wire. I think I grabbed an extra one. I'm not crying over it. You are. That's unfortunate. Could still use a bit more power and battery. The repair tool was not full. Neither is the scanner, really. Do that. I can put, don't ask. I will be honest, however, if this is where he decided to base, he has a really good taste in base location. Just gonna say it. Here's the last one I can make. I need a wiring kit, which is the rest of my silver, folks. And like 2 gold. No, that would be bad. Yep. Make a wiring kit. Make the better wiring kit. Let me guess, this is the, I could just leave that inside of the, rocket, couldn't I? And for Christmas, you get this. Enjoy. Watch, it's gonna need that copper wire put away. No, it's actually just gonna need a lithium. That feels expensive when compared to the other arms. I just don't know where to... If anyone watching this knows where I can find another drill arm, do mention it. Because I personally would really like more drill arms. The... Whoop. Yeah, no. Do you mind? Well, I have real water. Real hydrating water. Maybe. I'm gonna pull some of these out of reserve. Ignore this. I didn't be petty off camera. You can't prove it. But yes, there is one thing I do want to do with the prawn suit, mind you. And let's just say it's gonna be a bit interesting. That's up. This is the right way. This is the other reason I want the normal knife. I'm going to not just... What's the best way? No, I don't have a problem. Why do you ask? I can make that work. And here's what I'm gonna do. I thought I had more than I did. What the hell with it? Oh, the acid mushrooms are gone. Oh, those were the first then. Okay. Today we take up our arms, and we leave nothing except for friendly creatures in our wake. Because I can't really be bothered to kill them. Grow up, ammunition. Yeah, There's so much. There's so much. Alright, I think I'm ready for the Lost River. Speaking of which, here's the thing, right? I need to get some nickel. Actually, first I need to check how long the recording is in OBS. 35 minutes, okay. I need some nickel. Do you mind? That was me. Hi, yes, I get it. You're terrible. What? Oh, right, I'm hungry. I'm fairly certain I have ADHD. Exhibit A is that I've swam into my base and am now aggressively trying to eat while there's a warper hunting me. I like how they have that whole thing where it's like, we will hunt you. And I'm like, food. Are you not even listening to us? To what we have to say to you? Food. Jeez, these do take a bit of maintenance. By a bit, I mean just stop by every 30 minutes and you can keep one of these things running constantly. It's very nice. Let me swim back out. Hopefully this thing has drained all of its power. That's what we like to see. Oh my, it's at full power. You better not hit me in the—
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I am offset. I am on set. Alright, but wow, this thing turns like a dream compared to the seam off. But here's what you guys need to know, right? Can I just like... Oh yeah, totally can. Whee. Here's the thing. From the safe shells, getting to the Lost River is about a 15-minute excursion there and back, or just one way. So it's gonna be a while, but I think we can fit the whole excursion into the video. Well, that's unusual. Oh, that's more unusual. Okay, I guess we've successfully fallen into the Lost River, everyone. Hi, folks. Don't mind me. I'm tougher than you. Alright, well, after this excruciatingly long journey, down a straight line, I think it's time for the Lost River, folks. Oh, I have an idea. Oh, that was sad. Whee! Oh, that was fun. I want to do it again. Whee! Oh, this is loads of fun. Saw nothing. Oh hey, look, free arrow gel. That's a welcoming gift. I said nickel. I need a good... Anyways... I bet I could kill that thing. But it's friendly, so I don't... Whoa. That's green. Does this thing have to shake so much? I'm in VR. It's something to consider. Oh, I have an idea. What? No comment. That seemingly used a lot of power to do. Why are there so many of you guys? Oh, maybe it's because of the larger thing? Well, I can do that with the handheld. Well, unfortunately I can fly, in quotes. Hmm. That's a little unfortunate. No! It's a rather freaking large pit. Wow. You know what? Putting that view right there, it's going on the fridge. I don't want to fall down. That seems like an incredibly boring thing to do. Hey, 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 hey. Yoink. Yeah, I'm so close, I probably could rig the scanner room to look for nickel, couldn't I? That sounds like a smart people's thing to do. I don't want to do that then. Smart people are smart. And I'm unsmart. It's just not fun to watch, folks. And that's a dead body. That is the other sea dragon skeleton from when you come from the... Oh my gosh. I know exactly where I am. I once drowned trying to swim back to my sea moth. And I'm like, what is this area? Where does this go? And I'm like, I don't have the oxygen, I can't bring my sea moth close enough for me to swim up here and make it a worthwhile journey. So I just turned around. I was so close to this really awesome basing location, and I never knew. I didn't realize this part of the Lost River was connected, actually. I mean, why would I? Oh, yeah. Well, that's not very useful. What is this, Minecraft to you guys? There we have it. That's like 1 of 58 nickel I'm gonna need. I'm gonna put everything I want. Yep, gonna need more. Yeah. That one needed. I don't even know where to get the first one, so I'm gonna need more. Oh, I can already make that. Okay. Okay, I should just grabbed everything. Okay, so that's like all of the nickel and look at you, look at that. It's like, yeah, that's 8 nickel. If I get the jump jets, it should be a lot more manageable, mind you. If I got the drill, it'd be extremely manageable, but drill arm is hiding. If you bite me, I throw you. Like, nothing against you in particular, you just probably should be put down. I'm just gonna... Yep. Actually, I think somebody's gonna eat that now. Here we have another instance of Cosmo completely ignoring his problems that he creates. My specialties, folks. Nom. Oh, and I'm out of juice. Okay. So I wanted to come here, forgot, and came back again, but right here, this little alcove, folks. Music, thank you. But this little alcove, you want to come here, because this is a part of a map which is surprisingly large for how small it is to modern game sizes. Like, newer games can be massive. Here's a little known place. I'm not sure about you, but some developer took the time to like model this place and make it all nice and pretty. And I mean, how many people actually know about this place? Comment down below. Do you know about this little Zen garden of sorts? I don't know, it's just sort of angelic. Super peaceful and cozy. And there's like nothing in there, but very much enjoyable. I thought there was a ghost life in this section. I don't think there is. Excuse me? Oops. There's tons of ammo where this came from. Yikes, that looked painful. That's like as much damage as a Seamoth takes, man. If I can hit my shots, it's a bit weird in the prawn suit. If I can hit my shots, man, that kicks. Ah. Whee! Of course, he hit it behind a waterfall. You want to follow me in here? Is there a problem? So none of this stuff needs oxygen. Or I mean water. I think it would need oxygen in this surprisingly oxygen-rich environment. Well then. I mean, what? Are you gonna tell me something ridiculous? You're gonna find an ancient alien portal that goes 2 kilometers down? And that's just sort of hiding at the top of this? Oh, I guess you are. Well then. There was no nickel. Yippee! Oh, that's a root. Oh no. Just want to imagine there's a camera in here and an owl's just watching like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? He's talking to himself as if he has a huge audience. And he's somehow talking about me, even though we clearly never met. Good riddance. Man, that was not a smooth transition. You okay there, pal? You okay? Okay. We're chill. Yeah, nickel in this region is... something alright. I mean, maybe not something, more like nothing. Oh, it's gonna make me want to do it. Fortunately, my cleansing of danger is selective. And you're too high up. What? Okay, game, I get the music, I get the scenery, I just want some nickel at this point. That was not a funny reward. Look, diamonds are cool.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Nickel. Just nickel. Please get my memo. Hi. You can never have too many red sapphires. Which, fun fact, a sapphire is just a blue ruby. Due to some weird mineral makeup or something, I don't know, I'm not a geologist. Or a gemologist or something. And there's probably a gemologist. If you can't tell, I'm certainly not one. Do you guys know where the nickel is? Besides how much they're flicking, it almost looks fun to just sort of toss and turn around. I'm gonna call this a moderate bust and try a plan B. Which is actually just plan A. I just didn't realize at the time it would probably still count. Oh, and that's effective. George of the jungle, watch out for that train. Oh, my stamp. Uh-oh. I don't know if you guys know about George of the Jungle. Weirdly enough, I saw more of that than I saw Spider-Man. Did they just take... That guy just put the other one in the butt! First, what happened to the first guy, I was like, dude. What are you doing? Did you see what that thing did to one of us? I could have killed it if my aim was better. Because I keep missing. Okay, those crabs I can forgive. You I can't. Whee. Whee. There's like a delay on this one. I'm sorry, that one didn't even provoke me, I just didn't like it. Who would have guessed giving me a gun just means I kill things on sight? Welcome to Prawn Suit, no upgrades. If you don't like it... No. Okay. Besides the fact that I just sounded constipated, this is really inconvenient. I guess I have some free time then. Show you that. Man, this does not seem comfortable for long-term sitting. And yet, oh yeah! Oh, my aim's so bad. I shot the thing above the target. That somehow being the right direction. Can I enter, please? Game? Oh, this is awkward. More constipated noises. Even more and more intense constipation noises. I forgot I did that. Draw it down.
Captain. All systems online.
It's a funny thing to say, Prawn Suit. It's all about that lithium. I think my eyes. Can you like not maybe? Let me guess. Full of in-game loot. I don't feel like using. You hungry? Here. Maybe it has an absolutely ravenous appetite today, folks. Oh, that's why the power's failing. Because that thing turned itself off. Oh yeah, here, eat. There's enough food for everyone. I was like, why is the power falling? Well, I should have plenty of overflow power. So, actually because one of the things turned off. Fancy that. Walk of shame because I forgot the one thing I needed. Walk of confidence because I think I have the one thing I needed, but didn't actually grab it. So walk of shame, but exaggerated. Wow, that's a lot of rubies. I mean, red sapphires. Yeah. I never put my batteries to charge. Oh well. There's literally no reason for these to fold up. I need a lot of titanium, it seems. A lot of titanium I don't think I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Nope, that's already all that I have. Honestly, what I might just do is swim over to the life pod and start farming near the Aurora. But while I'm using all this power, which I don't think is, I think it's actually still going down. I want to crank up the power usage even more. Yeah, I can just scan nickel. That's incredibly useful. Mod station. Drop it down. Fish. There we go. Okay. Normally I don't have a problem finding things in the Lost River, but I've also never had a scanner room. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, I said I was embarrassed about not finding the simplest entrance to a room. Welcome to part 2, where I not only forget lithium twice, but I also get really important stuff. Trust me, swimming here is like, I knew it. It's like the fastest option. I'm not pleased. You're not probably pleased either. But I forgot. I'm sorry to both of you. And I think I need to switch recordings. And I wasn't prepared. And I'm not happy. I also didn't realize Lost River was in that direction. And oopsie daisy. I left this thing behind. I had a feeling I might. What's my recording at? Actually, I have about a minute. Oop. I'm trying to read something without my glasses on. It's not working. Anyways, I'm not tabbed in. Yeah, I'm really not sure why I'm just taking a pause here, folks. And I somehow wasted an entire minute. I'll just swim down and we'll pretend nothing weird just happened. Sorry if you're still watching. I genuinely did not do anything useful.